another big boost for Xbox is coming, as well as a potential new Star Wars exclusive. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. So we have a couple of things to go over today. First of all, Microsoft just announced that more frame rate boosts are coming to selected Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S titles. Xbox said get ready for an FPS boost, higher resolution and auto HDR for Xbox One, Xbox 360 and original Xbox games. Experience game franchises from the past generations and enjoy the games you own and love at no additional cost. For supported games, keep your save games, add-ons and hard-won achievements. With the power and speed of the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, your favorite games play better than ever. So the FPS boost is something that Xbox has been working hard on for quite some time now. Last week Xbox announced that a bunch of EA titles would be getting a boost, as well as all of their Bethesda games. Now doing these FPS boosts is not as easy as many people think. They have dedicated teams that needs to go back into each individual game and make tweaks in order for this to work. Now originally Xbox said that the titles will just get an automatic boost because of the power of the Xbox Series X, the same way that it works on PC. Now on PC there is no need for a developer to tweak their games. Frame rates get determined solely based on the hardware. The more powerful your hardware, the higher your frame rate. Now with the power of the Xbox Series X, older titles can also experience an automatic frame rate boost just with the power of the hardware, but it can also in some cases with poorly optimized games result in a frame rate drop. Now on PC you can just go into your settings and make a few changes. Consoles does not have that option, which is a big reason why consoles lock their frame rates. Now because of this, Xbox has decided to keep all of their frame rates locked and instead they work on a game to game basis for a frame rate boost. Now this might take more resources, but it also shows that Xbox is very dedicated to backwards compatibility. Now Xbox has made it clear that they are all about preserving games from previous generations and making sure that you can experience those games in the best possible resolution. Xbox said introducing frame rate boost, an enhancement added to previous release backwards compatible titles to help boost frame rates to nearly double that of their original, adding two other enhancements like auto HDR and your previously owned catalog of games, many of which are included in your Xbox Game Pass membership. FPS boost brings out the best in the titles that you love to play. Now when it comes to these boosts that they are referring to, most of these older games are capped at 30 frames, which means that they will now be playable at 60 frames, and in some cases frame rates can even go as high as 120 frames, which will ensure for a much smoother gameplay experience. Now Xbox also says that compatible games become more beautiful than before with an improved look and feel to their gameplay. After more than 500,000 hours of testing, we've put into testing and meeting quality standards for the Xbox Series X and S gameplay. Titles that are backwards compatible are drastically enhanced from how they used to look and feel while preserving the playability that you expect. So this goes back to what I was saying previously when it comes to the frame rate boost. Over 500,000 hours spent testing all of this, and this again just shows the extreme commitment from Xbox to ensure that we get better playing experiences on those older titles. It is most likely a massive team of thousands of people working through all of these games and doing all of the testing. Now here's another important thing that Xbox is saying: enjoy your favorites in the best resolution yet. Backwards compatible games with the Xbox Series X and S takes full advantage of the power of this generation of consoles, enabling selected titles to render at increased resolutions of up to 4K. This means that not only is your frame rates going up, but they are also improving resolutions, and Xbox has made it clear from the beginning that they want to optimize their games for the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. They have already optimized a bunch of their games on Xbox Game Pass, like Forza Horizon 4 for instance, as well as Gears of War, and there's many more titles optimized and plenty more to come. Now Xbox is not just focusing on resolution, they are also focusing on features like auto HDR for a better experience. They said in their blog, you see your favorites in new light with richer colors and lighting from auto HDR. HDR. High dynamic range gives a sense of richness and depth by allowing them to render a large range of brightness and color. Auto HDR automatically enhance SDR games that predate HDR technology, enabling them to deliver brighter, more colorful worlds. Xbox has been working really hard to update older games, but they are also working really hard to secure new titles for their platform. Not only are they getting third-party developers on board with bringing their games over to Xbox Game Pass day and date like MLB The Show and Outriders, but they are also working really hard to get other big exclusives. Earlier this year, Xbox announced that they secured the rights from Lucasfilms for an Indiana Jones games, and now reports are suggesting that they are working with Lucasfilms again on another big title, that being an exclusive Star Wars game. Now EA for many years has held the right to Star Wars, but earlier this year Xbox announced that they are pulling that exclusivity rights from EA, and that has opened the door for many other developers to get a go at these classic IPs, Xbox now potentially being one of them. Now Xbox's biggest problem over the last couple of years was games, but they seem to be on quite a bit of a roll lately, whether it is backwards compatibility, frame rate boost, third party games for Game Pass, securing existing IPs like Indiana Jones and now potentially Star Wars, or first party games like Halo Infinite, Starfield and Forza. It is very clear that the drought for Xbox is over. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.